This video shows how to reverse engineer attacks on the API abuse and to apply security concepts into a legacy application. By creating a set of 4+1 views, we can discover vulnerabilities in the software that can be exploited. The next step is to transform an insecure legacy system into a secure target system. Before we inject security features into our source code, we need to draw a use case view showing a success scenario that demonstrates secure system behavior among all actors. We can see that a hacker's ability to exploit the website is disabled. A hacker who is an authorized user can still view the source code, but he or she cannot get any database credentials. As a result, a user does not have any chance to tamper with the database. Now, we create our secure process view. In the insecure process view, we spotted the exact location where the vulnerability occurs. At that location, instead of using the driver manager class, we need to utilize a web application container's resource management facilities to obtain a connection to the database. In order to do this, we need to use the initial context and lookup methods to get the database connection string from the application server. These methods do not reveal the database connection string. When a hacker views the source code, he or she cannot get any database credentials. Another advantage is that we are not duplicating the database connection functionality by recreating connection objects, because this practice is error-prone and is forbidden under the J2EE standard. A company usually manages a dataset of database connections and places it in the application server. Therefore, a programmer should use an existing database connection instead of recreating it in the source code. This view shows the response.jsp file. The database connection is made by retrieving the data source object by looking up the JNDI name jdbc/mysql. Using the data source object, the code then activates tracing and creates the connection. This view shows the Glassfish server that keeps all of the database connections. This is a demonstration of how to create and configure a MySQL data source in a Glassfish application server, and broken down into 18 steps. The first step is to download the MySQL JDBC driver from http://dev.mysql.com/downloads/connector/j/3.1.html. Step 2 is to extract the contents of the zip file and copy the MySQL connector-java-whatever.bin.jar to the c:/v3/glassfish/domains/domain1/lib/ext or wherever your ext folder happens to be. Step 4. Log into the Glassfish admin console. The default URL for the Glassfish admin console will be localhost:4848/login.jsf. The default username for accessing the admin console will be admin, and the default password will be admin. Step 5. From Common Task menu, expand the Resources menu by clicking on the down arrow. Step 6. Expand the JDBC under the Resources. Step 7. Click on the Connection Pools under the JDBC menu. The Connection Pools page will be displayed. Step 8. Click on New. Step 9. Enter a name for your JDBC connection pool. Then select java.x.sql.connectionPoolDataSource as your resource type. Then select MySQL as your database vendor. Step 10. Click Next. Step 11. Fill in the details according to your need. At a minimum, you will need to fill in the following properties. The first is database name. The second is password. The third is server name. The fourth is URL, and the format will be in jdbc://localhost:3306/ and then the name of your database. And the last is user. Step 12, click on Finish, and you will be taken back to the Connection Pools page. Step 13, click on the connection pool that you've just created. You will be taken to the Edit Connection Pool page. Step 14, click on the Ping button. If your connection pool is set up correctly, you will get a Ping Succeeded message. Step 15, now click on the JDBC resources under the JDBC menu. Step 16, click on the New button. Step 17, enter a JNDI name for your data source. Select the pool that you created by following the above steps as your pool name. In this case, I named it MySQL. Click OK, and you are done. Step 18. To verify whether the data source is created, go to NetBeans, open the Services panel, and expand the Servers menu, then Glassfish, then Resources, then JDBC, then JDBC Resources. You should see that JDBC:/MySQL resources has been added. Going back to the response.jsp file, we changed the source code to use the new data pool connection that we created. This way, the source code has no credentials stored in it.